area who excel at that very thing, being awesome, being themselves. They're athletes pushing the boundaries in a sport that's dominated by males. Here with me this morning are Delia Collins and Chloe Larue, both coming off of a youth state championship tournament this weekend, and Delia's mom, Kaylin. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
And congrats to you two. Delia, you got third, and Chloe, you got first, right? Mm-hmm. Wow, that's super exciting. Delia, I want to start with you because you gave me a pretty interesting story on how you got involved in wrestling in the first place.
Well, I started when I was like in first grade. My brother wanted to wrestle, but he was the only boy in our family and he was really shy. So I told him I would step in and help him. And then I fell in love with the sport, and so now we're both in it.
And you've both been wrestling for about 6 years, right? Mm-hmm. Chloe, what's it like to be in a sport that's really dominated by boys?
Well, I feel like some people don't think that the girls should be in the sport, but I really enjoy it because it just shows how girls can really do anything that boys can.
And I want to talk a little bit with you, Kaylin, about the problem that we face as girls when it comes to high school wrestling.
Sure. They have so many opportunities at the youth level, but then when they get into high school, if they want to continue, they have to switch to freestyle usually because there's just, it's pretty hard to make a varsity high school team as a female.
Right.
Just the muscle difference is probably the problem. If they could sanction girls wrestling, then it would open a mat for the girls to compete on at state, where they could compete against their actual competition, which is the other girls, not the boys.
So you ladies have started a little bit of an organization to help empower young girls in wrestling, right? Delia, tell me about that.
So like it's called WIS, and we like do a practice around the schools once a month and just get girls together and try to build up the sport with more girls.
Chloe, what are you noticing when you go to those practices? What do girls say there?
They're saying that they really like the practices, they really like wrestling the girls and getting used to wrestling girls because that's basically what their entire wrestling career is going to be. And they say that they want more girls to wrestle. So,
Kaylin, you oversee this organization a little bit. How many girls are involved at this point?
There's about 35.
Wow.
It's hit or miss, though. They don't attend every single practice, but I do have a few that are pretty diehard, and about 20 of them tried to go to state this year. 17 of them made it, and 13 of them placed. So their hard work's paying off.
That is so impressive. And if you want more information about this organization, you guys have a Facebook group, right?
Yep, we do. We have a Facebook page. It's Women in Singlets, and that's about the best place to get the information.
All right, ladies, thank you so much for waking up early and talking with us, and congrats to you two.
thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you. All right, up next, we are previewing a Do Something Good story about a new organization supporting families dealing with a cancer diagnosis. We'll share how a dog inspires their mission. Plus,